self-pity type of way. Like I'm like, but when I look back, I'm like, man, I wish I'd have, because in some ways I am my own person, but in ways like that, I think I don't know. I had some tough times with it, kind of.
But growing up, I think it's kind of common too. I mean, I'm a guy in my 50s now saying this. Like, I mean, coming up when you're a real young guy, it's a little bit different. We're more worried about what other people are going to say about us, and more like, what if that whole tidal wave of disapproval from people. What are they going to say? And after a while, you're like, I've been through it so many times. I just don't care.
Yes.
Like, but I've had fighters even ask me, hey, bro, does she but asking legitimate, not asking questions that they'd be afraid to ask publicly because people would think it was rude, but they're things that they wanted to know.
Yeah.
And I never mind answering that stuff. It's not some giant sacred subject. You just talk about it like you talk about anything else.
It's so funny. I always think, like, I know you love the UFC, and you and Matt Serra.
Have
had a show for about a decade now.
About 8 or 9 years. Yeah. UFC Unfiltered. Danny just called me one day. He goes, hey, we're doing a podcast. Matt's going to do it. You want to do it? I'm like, okay. And he goes, all right. And that's how it was done.
So cool.
It was just a phone call. And I think it was 2016 we started.
And did he fight? He fought George St. Pierre a couple times, didn't he?
He took the title from St. Pierre. He's the last guy to beat St. Pierre. And then George beat him in the rematch and took the title back. But Matt is probably the most exactly how you think he's going to be guy I've ever known. He's 100% genuine. Like,
wow.
There's no bullshit with Matt Serra. Like, if he likes you, he loves you. And if he doesn't like you, he can't pretend. He's one of those guys. Like, he can't pretend he likes somebody he doesn't like. I love him. I have such a good time with him. He's really funny.
That's awesome.
Very grounded guy, and fighters respect him. Like, when fighters call in, because he's a legend. I mean, he did the impossible. It's the biggest underdog story in UFC history. So when they come in, they all love talking to Matt. Like, I mean? I'm just kind of there.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, oh yeah, you. And then, but Matt, so it's kind of humiliating every week. If you've ever worked with a legend, it's like really like, wow. I mean, like, you see the respect he gets from fighters.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see it.
One thing that amazes me about UFC, like, I think there's a like a symbioticness between, I feel like, fighters, comedians, strippers, even, like, of trying to show yourself, to like trying to show something about you to be seen, right? That's a little bit abnormal. Do you think that makes any sense a little bit? Like, because I also feel like I relate to some of those people, like, on some kind of a level of, like, we're just trying to be seen somehow. I just, for me, it's that way anyway, Like, sometimes it's like would you think like a young kid really wants to be out there punching his brains out, or he's just trying to get seen by like somebody in his life or
I don't know what motivates people to fight. Like, some people like come out of poverty and it's just they see they can do it, and it's a way to make a living. And other people, maybe they just realize they're athletic and they fall into it and they start wrestling. Honestly, that's a good question. I don't know. I would equate, like what you said about strippers and comics, like, there's something about showing people something that most people keep private and wanting them to like it and putting it out there in a way where they can like it and they can relate to that. I definitely see a tie into, like, how do I expose this thing in myself, or this humiliating factor, or this insecurity, and get people to look at it and kind of laugh and then go, okay. Like, you want people to laugh. Right. I don't want people in the crowd going, good point, Jim. No one gives a shit about that. Fucking embarrassing. The applause break doesn't mean anything. Like, you want people, they have to laugh. It's first and foremost,
You almost got an applause break last night. Did you feel that one moment, or was like 2 claps away from an applause break?
I didn't even notice it.
Yeah.
I did not even notice it. I plow straight through, and I very rarely get applause breaks. You know what I mean? Maybe because I moved to.
I never do either. But then sometimes you see guys. Yeah, I mean, like watching Louis yesterday too. He goes into so much. Oh, you're so bizarre. By the end of some of his stories, you're so deep.
It's like, what a great brain. Like, watching him. We've been out on the road, and we got a bunch more dates coming up, and just watching his brain work. Like, each bit is crafted. Like, some of these things are such ludicrous thoughts, and then they just wind up, the crowd agrees with the thought and they go into this strange area. It's so much fun to watch, like how creative a stand-up can be.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, and it's so inspiring. Watching both of you guys, man, there's moments when I'm watching the people in the crowd, and a lot of times it feels like it's a guy, and they usually are holding their girl pretty close. It's kind of like they convince the girl, oh, we're gonna have a great time. You're gonna love these guys, and they're doing extra. Like, I'm gonna put my arm around my girl, make sure she knows we're here together tonight, even though he can feel them like maybe really some disdain at some of the some of the material.
I feel people pull back sometimes, which is, you know what I mean? I talk about certain things. I feel people, but that's what it is. It is what it is. You know, I don't, one thing I avoid doing, like, I never preach politics on stage. It's so boring to lecture the audience.
Oh, I agree.
Oh my God. I don't need to convince them of anything.
Yeah.
Like, I want them to have a good time and hopefully see it, my point. Even if they don't agree with it, I want them to know why I got there. And that's it. Like, you can't try to change. No one's going to walk out of my fucking show educated.
Yeah.
It's not my job. I blink a lot. I dropped out of high school. No one's coming to me to teach them a lesson.
Iced coffee, cold coffee. Cold coffee. Dude, you had the one, I don't know if it was in Unconceivable or if it was on stage last night. It was about, the military and some of them aren't mentally well.
That was last night. Yeah.
Oh.